What's going on, Moon Gang? I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. My name is Matt, and this channel is all about stocks, trading, and investing. Now that the third trading week of February is officially in the books, it's time for a public portfolio update. I'll give you a quick recap of what happened over the past week, and then I'll be giving you a better idea of what I'll personally be looking for this upcoming trading week. So we ended the week out on a pretty positive note. The portfolio managed to gain $1.5 thousand. It's currently sitting just below 17 grand, but the midday was much better. It was up almost $5,000 over 20,000. But unfortunately, my position in Riot kind of closed the week out on a pretty rough note. So I'll be going over all my current call options and also all my stocks, investments, and cryptocurrency investments. So the new positions are, first off, we have this Riot $75 call. They expire next Friday, February 26th. I own 6 of them at an average cost of $9.33, excuse me. Right now, I am down about 9%, which translate to $500. At one point, I was up a few thousand on it, but as you're about to see, here's Riot's chart. It did really well this morning. Let me switch over to its 30-minute chart. And then for the rest of the day, it sold off. I was getting close to cutting the position, but right at the end of the day, it managed to retake this trend line. So I'm very much looking forward to next week that Riot holds $70. For those of you who haven't heard about Riot before, it's a blockchain mining company, so it's going to be very tied to the swings of Bitcoin and all the other major cryptocurrencies. So that's what I'll be looking for in Riot. It's basically a cryptocurrency play. So we'll see how that pans out. Obviously, my eyes will be glued to the screen of cryptocurrency this weekend to better understand how my Riot might open up on Monday. CCIV, I opened this position right before the market closed today. There were more rumblings about its merger with Lucid Motors. People are thinking that it'll be announced on Monday. I very much view this as a buy the rumor, sell the news type of things. So if it is announced on Monday, I'm looking to sell right into that pop. The $60 strike, they expire March 19th. So I do have a month for this to develop. I own 2 contracts. Each one cost me $14.50. As of now, I am down on the play, but this is more of a binary event. Either the Lucid Motors merger will be announced on Monday or it won't. So I'll either definitely make quite a bit of money or I'm going to lose big on it. Definitely a flip of a coin situation. High risk, high reward. And finally, this was Palantir. So I like Palantir for a few reasons. Before I get into the details of this play, it recently had its earnings announcement. I think that the market reacted unfavorably to it. Granted, it did miss on earnings, but I think that it was a bit of an overreaction. I also understand that the lockup period for insiders within the company, they could finally sell shares. So there's a good chance that they hit the market with it. But overall, my long-term opinion on Palantir is a bullish one. They're a data analytics company. They've been around for almost a decade. Their biggest client is the US government. So they're in a good sector. Their main client, which is almost 60-65% of their revenue, is a very deep-pocketed government. So my long-term thesis on them is a bullish one. So I looked at this as a solid dip buying opportunity. So this one, similar to the CCIV play, has an expiration of mid-March. So I'm giving myself a full month. I paid $3.05 per contract. I own 4 of these call options. As of now, I'm up 12%. But what I'm really looking for, and I can better show you this on the chart, is to see how it reacts to the current level of resistance. Over the past 1, 2, skip yesterday, bring us to today. There's been a lot. Originally, this was support from 29 to 30, but now since we're below the support, I'm expecting it to act as resistance. I want to see an official test of 30 and see how the stock and all of our market participants react to it. Because I think if we could get on the top side of 30, the stock might run again. And another positive thing I have going for me, it's one of the most discussed stocks on Wall Street Bets. And if there's anything that we've learned from the whole AMC GME storyline, it's that this community carries quite a bit of strength, and I'm just trying to ride that wave. So there's a couple of things. I think that, first of all, I'm a long-term bull. I like what the company's doing. I think it's unfairly beaten down. And now I also have the Wall Street Bets community behind me. I think that this play, it is up now, but I think it'll be up quite a bit more over the next week or two. So those are my 3 current call options. I have no put options. All of my stocks are the same. The only one that changed this week was Afria. I ended up investing in it. This is a cannabis play. They will be merging with Tilray. Theoretically, if everything goes to plan, that should be happening in the second fiscal quarter of 2021. But overall, I think it's pretty reasonable at this point in US politics to be bullish on the future of cannabis, at least within the country. Other than that, I don't think there's any major investment changes. I would be willing, because of my same thesis on Palantir, to buy more shares. Not only do I have call options, but I'm invested in it. I have 20 shares at 24.64. If I see a good dip buy opportunity, I will buy more shares. And then other than that, the one that I'll closely be watching is Workhorse. As of now, I own 22 shares at a cost basis of $22.47, which means I'm up 47% on the play. But for those of you who don't know, Workhorse is a EV company that is in the running to win that massive contract with the USPS. If they do that, I think that Workhorse could honestly shoot up to $50, $60, maybe even $75 just on that announcement alone. But more from a technical perspective, even if we're not considering winning that contract, what I want to bring to your attention is Workhorse appears to be bouncing very, very nicely off of some technical support. Previously, we had an all-time high of 31, and in the world of stock trading, previous resistance loves to become support. So this resistance of 31, thus far, we already bounced off of it. If this can hold, I would love to double down on my position, maybe buy shares, maybe buy some call options and ride it all the way back up to a nice test of 43. So these are the main things I'll be watching throughout the week here. Oh, on top of that, I almost forgot. I still have my Doge position and Ethereum. I've been calling this for a while. I think it'll be sooner rather than later that Ethereum hits 2,000. I invested at 1,300. And Doge, I'm just here for the fun time. I do have a trailing stop loss at 5 cents, so we'll see how that plays out. But today, Bitcoin and Ethereum both hit a new all-time high. I believe Litecoin did as well. So it seems like there's quite a bit of bullish sentiment in the crypto sector. But my big watches for the upcoming week will, of course, be these positions, Riot, CCIV, and Palantir. On top of that, I'll see if I can pick up any more Workhorse shares. I think this past week, kind of red. A lot of the main stocks that people watch were red. Friday ended on a semi-decent note, so I'm really hoping that this upcoming week is a better one for everyone involved. I would love to know your thoughts, not only on these stocks, but the main ones. Maybe I missed a good one. You guys you have pretty awesome suggestions. So let me know if you think I'm missing a big one. Feel free to comment it below. If you want to join up with the Moon Gang Discord, there's a link to that. The sign up is through Patreon. I'll post that. So if you want to be a part of this community, not just in the live streams and clips like this, but if you want to talk with an absolutely awesome group of people, check that out. But at a minimum, if you just want to stay up to date with the Moon Gang YouTube, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. But other than that, feel free, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in a comment below. And I really appreciate you spending a portion of your day with me. And as always, best of luck in the markets.